So I've just taken delivery of my 55-inch US Pro toolbox. This is how it comes. I've literally just ripped the lid off, ripped the cardboard off, just to make sure there's no damage to it. First impressions, yeah, it's pretty good. For the money, yeah, I'm very happy so far. So, wheels and handle will come in that bottom drawer down there. Again with the key. I've got the key in my pocket now so I don't lose that. So the next job now is to fit the wheels, where I'm not too sure how I'm going to tilt this over. I am by myself, so it might be a bit of a struggle. So basically the reason for doing this review is I've been looking at US Pro toolboxes online. I think they look pretty good value for money. And I haven't seen any reviews on YouTube really. I see people doing toolbox tours. It's not really what I'm going to do. I'm just literally just going to show you what I think of it. So what I'm going to do now is get the wheels on and get it in my workshop, and then I'll do another video from here. Cheers. So I've literally just taken my bottom drawer out here, which is fairly straightforward. You literally have to lift these little levers up. I did have to use a screwdriver to get a full movement out of that. Straight away, it's opening the box, I found a loose rivet, which isn't good. On further inspection, I'm looking at the drawer sliders themselves. Actually got, can't really see that too well on the camera, quite a bit of movement there. So what I think I'm going to do, you have to see there, you've got a little rivet in the top, that one there, there's also space there. I think, and there's another one at the back there, I mean that looks tiny for that little hole, and that could quite easily pull through. That's an inner shell, so I'm not going to drill all the way through, but what I think I'm going to do, for the sake of spending 10 minutes, I'm just going to add a couple of extra rivets to strengthen it. This is the first drawer I've taken out. Again, a little bit disappointing. I don't think the drawers, they've got quite a lot of flex in that, and I can see that not taking very much weight at all. Okay, another little video I wasn't really expecting to do, so going off my last video, what I've done, if you come down here, I've added a couple extra rivets. One there, one just inside the rail, another one there. Luckily my rivet gun just fits in that gap. I thought I might have to grind down the tip of my gun. And then I've added one at the back there. That, I'm wiggling that now, and that is absolutely solid. If I go to the top one, you see that? It's difficult to show, like trying to keep my hand still at the same time. Maybe you can see a little bit better at the back. And you can see that if you look at that rivet there, look how much movement that's got. So I've done one. I'm now going to crack on with the top one and the other side as well. I'm going to just do this drawer for now, because I want to get the wheels on and get it in my workshop, and I can carry on with the rest later if this works well. So I used a 4mm drill bit and 4mm rivets. So here we have, this is the 55-inch US Pro toolbox. It was £450 online. First impressions was a little bit disappointing, but as I've sort of gone off on my last couple of videos where I was on about the drawer, I'll show you that now. So this is the drawer I done. It is still flexing it, but it is nothing that you wouldn't expect from, you know, it's a £450 box. It's a lot better since I put those extra rivets in. I haven't done the other drawers yet, but I will be doing all the other drawers. But as you can see just by that, how much there actually is in this, so it's definitely worth doing, and I don't think they will take the weight. It's a nice finish. It's sort of that hammered black metal, and the top sort of metal as well, and it doesn't feel like there's any flex in it or anything like that in the top, so it is definitely more than a usable work surface. I wouldn't go button of vice on it or anything like that. Yeah, it comes with the securing clips on the wall, so I've attached it to the wall. It's quite a nice narrow box, to be fair, because I've just got a normal single garage, so I'm a bit limited on space. But yeah, so that's the box. I'm happy with it. Small dent in the back, but you know, it's the back, I'm not going to be precious about that. Still shouldn't come like that, but you know. What else to look at? Bottom as well. There's a few extra holes in that in the bottom, so I don't know if you can add wheels or put extra supports in there. Might do something with transport. The wheels aren't too bad either, to be fair. They are sort of hard rubber. That one's not even touching the floor. Probably could be worth an upgrade if you're going to be wheeling it around the workshop the whole time. I mean, you can see how rough my floor is. This wouldn't be very good. It will rattle the whole thing to pieces. So that's the only thing I would change. Probably put softer wheels on it. Maybe raise it sort of taller wheels as well, just to make it a little bit taller. But yeah, so far so good. I'll load it up with my tools, and then I'll probably let you know how I get on in a couple of months.